Very good morning, student. This is Rahul Garg, your maths teacher. Student, in the last classes we have discussed fundamental theorem of arithmetic and Euclid division lemma, and today we will discuss our exercise 1.4, in which we will discuss decimal expansions of rational numbers. And in class 9th you have learned that decimal expansions is of three kind. The first one is terminating decimal expansion, and the second one is non-terminating repeating decimal expansion, and the third one and last one is non-terminating and non-repeating decimal expansion. Now we will discuss all these three one by one. First, terminating. The meaning of terminate means end. The meaning of terminate is end. So the terminating decimal expansion will be that decimal number who has finite number of digits. And in non-terminating, it doesn't have finite number of digits, means it will have infinite number of digits, means continue endlessly, ये मूव ऑन करता रहेगा, बट देयर इज रिपीटिंग, सो with a group of digits repeating. Now, what is the meaning of this finite number of digits? Let's take example, that is 2 by 5. If my number is 2 by 5, then the decimal expansion of this will be 0.4. And if you check the numbers after, the number of digits after decimal is fixed, is finite, so this is terminating decimal expansion. And the other example is say 0.125. This is also a terminating decimal expansion. Now, in non-terminating decimal expansion, non-terminating repeating decimal expansion, if my rational number is 1 by 3 and its decimal expression will be 0.333 and so on. This is not terminating. This having not finite number of digits. This has infinite number of digits, that is, and the repeating unit is 3. Here 3 is repeating, and we can write this in the form 0.3 bar. So because this having a repeating unit and this doesn't terminate, so it is called non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. And terminating and non-terminating repeating numbers both are known as rational numbers. Now, non-terminating, non-repeating. In non-terminating, the condition will be same, continue endlessly. But here this is non-repeating, so with no group of digits that is repeating. If we consider the value of pi, that is 3.141592 and so on. Here if you will notice that the digits are not repeating and are continuously endlessly. So this is non-terminating and non-repeating. This is all about which we have discussed in class 9th. Now in class 10th we have theorem 1.5. This theorem is not much important, but the statement given by this theorem is useful in exercise 1.4. This theorem said that if x be any rational number whose decimal expansion is terminating, whose decimal expansion terminate, then this x can be expressed in the form p by q. Now p and q are co-prime numbers, means these have no common factor, these are co-prime numbers, and if we do the prime factorization of this q, if and prime factorization of q is of form 2 raised to power m into 5 raised to power n. कहता अगर आपके पास कोई भी एक रैशनल नंबर है जो कि टर्मिनेटिंग है, दैट इज टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल नंबर, तो उस नंबर को आप p बाई क्यू की फॉर्म में एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हो, वेयर p एंड q विल बी को-प्राइम नंबर्स, और जब आप उसके डिनोमिनेटर दैट इज q का प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन करोगे, देन the prime factorization will be in the form of 2 raised to power m into n, where m and n will be non-negative integer, will be non-negative integers. Now let's take 3 by 8. The number is 3 by 8. If we divide 3 with 8, we will get 0.375. And this number is terminating decimal number. Now, according to theorem, this terminating decimal number can be expressed in the form p by q, that is 3 by 8, where p and q will be co-prime number. Here if you check, the prime numbers are co-prime numbers. 3 and 8 are co-prime numbers, and the factorization of denominator, that is q, will be in the form 2 raised to power m into 5 raised to power n. Let's check. We can write 3 by 8 as 3 divided by 2 raised to power 3, because 2 raised to power 3 is 8. 2 into 2 4 into 2 8. Now comparing this, we will get m equals 3 and n equals 0, because 5 raised to power 0 will be 1, and here is also 1. So we can say that here n is 0 and m is 3, and we know that m and n both are non-negative integer. So the theorem is applicable here. Now in our exercise 1.4, our first sum is, without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational number will have decimal expansion of non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. कहता आपको लॉन्ग डिवीजन नहीं करनी, आपको डिवाइड नहीं करना, एक्चुअल डिवीजन नहीं करनी है, उसके बिना आपको ये बताना है कि जो ये नंबर गिवन है ये टर्मिनेटिंग है या फिर नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिपीटिंग। नाउ अकॉर्डिंग टू थ्योरम, अगर ये टर्मिनेटिंग है, अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस थ्योरम दैट इफ द नंबर इज terminating, then we can write in the form this p by q, where q will be this. And theorem 1.6 is converse of this, which state that if the if the number written in the form p by q, where q having form this prime factorization of q having this form, then the number will be terminating. This is the converse of theorem. थ्योरम 1.5 कहती है कि अगर वो डेसिमल एक्सपेंशन टर्मिनेटिंग है तो उसको इस फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं, और 1.6 कहती है कि अगर ये इस फॉर्म में रिटर्न है तो वो टर्मिनेटिंग है, उसका उल्टा है, कन्वर्स है। और जो 1.7 है वो ये कहती है कि अगर ये इस फॉर्म में नहीं है, 2m इंटू 5n में नहीं है, इस फॉर्म में नहीं है, तो क्या है कि वो नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिपीटिंग है। तो हम क्या करेंगे इस स्टेटमेंट में, सिर्फ इतना चेक करना है कि डिनोमिनेटर जो है p बाई क्यू को को प्राइम नंबर की फॉर्म में लिखने के बाद कि जो डिनोमिनेटर है उसका वो प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन उसकी जो फॉर्म है वो ये फॉर्म बन रही है या नहीं। जैसे 13 डिवाइड बाय 3125, फर्स्ट वी विल चेक दैट दीज आर को प्राइम और नॉट। दीज नंबर, बोथ numbers are co-prime. So now do the factorization of this denominator. This will be 5 raised to power 5. Now in denominator we have both 2 raised to power m and 5 raised to power n, where m will be 0. So yes, this is terminating decimal expansion. Now our next sum is 64 divided by 455. Now if you, the number, both number are co-prime number, and we can write q as 5 into 91. You will check that this is not in the form of 2 raised to power m into 5 raised to power n, because this 95 is extra here. So this is not a terminating decimal expansion, this is non-terminating repeating decimal. This is non-terminating repeating decimal because of this 91. And now our third sum is 15 divided by 1600. Now these numbers are not co-prime number. First we will convert these number into co-prime number by dividing the common factor. Now here the common factor is 5. In numerator it will become 3, and denominator this will become 320 if we divide both number by 5. Now this is 3, 2 raised to power 6 into 5. Now again check, this is in the form of 2 raised to power m into 5 raised to power n. So this is terminating decimal expansion. Now our second sum of this exercise is, write down the decimal expansion of those rational numbers in question 1 above which have terminating decimal expansion. Means आपको इन क्वेश्चन के उनके डेसिमल एक्सपेंशन राइट करने हैं जो टर्मिनेटिंग है। तो कैसे, जैसे जो ये वाला क्वेश्चन है हमारा, इसमें ये जो नंबर है दिस इज टर्मिनेटिंग। सो टर्मिनेटिंग का हमने क्या करना है, डेसिमल एक्सपेंशन फाइंड करना है विदाउट एक्चुअली डिवीजन, without actual division. So to make my division easily, I multiply both numerator and denominator with 2 raised to power 5. What will happen, this will convert my number into form 3 into 2 raised to power 5 divide by 10 raised to power 5. इससे बस जो मेरा नंबर है वो इजी फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। अब आप न्यूमरेटर को मल्टीप्लाई करोगे और उसका बाद में डिवाइड कर दोगे 10 रेज़ टू पावर 5 से। जिससे कि ये ईजी हो जाएगा. दिस इज नॉन टर्मिनेटेड रिपीटिंग, सो इसका हमें सॉल्व नहीं करना. नाउ द थर्ड इज 15 डिवाइड बाई 1600. तो ये जो हमारी फॉर्म आई थी हम इसको क्या लिख लेंगे 2⁻6 5. नाउ टू मेक 10⁻6 we have to multiply both numerator and denominator with 5⁻5. In denominator this will become 10⁻6 and in numerator it will become 3 into 5⁻5, and after solving we will get 3125 and the answer will be 0.03125. This will be our answer. तो स्टूडेंट आज हमारा 1.4 चैप्टर फिनिश हो गया. We complete our chapter. Now from tomorrow onward we will start our revision from second chapter, that is polynomial. Okay student, thank you, have a nice day.